All right, so this next deck's another viewer submission. The person that sent this in, I believe, said Mogwai was someone who had worked on this at one point. This deck is focused around this champion here, which we have yet to play on stream personally, called Lee Sin. It says, when you cast a spell, give me Challenger this round. If you cast another, give me Barrier. When you've cast 7+ spells, this levels up. Notably, Lee Sin does not say he has to see you cast the spells, which means this is leveling up in your deck or hand while you're casting your spells. His leveled up effect says, I Dragon's Rage enemies that I challenge. What does Dragon's Rage do? An ally kicks the enemy into the enemy nexus, striking both. If the enemy survives, recall it. So you basically get rid of things that are blocking him while dealing damage to the enemy nexus and the unit. If the unit survives, it bounces. The combo part of this deck is we play cards like Kato the Arm here that can give Lee Sin Overwhelm. Because when Lee Sin kicks things into the Nexus and then recalls them, there's nothing blocking him. So if you give him Overwhelm, it basically removes a blocker and then hits twice because it strikes the Nexus and then it strikes again with Overwhelm once the blocker's removed because you kicked it out of the way. The rest of the deck has kind of an aggressive slant with things like Crimson Disciple and Transfusion and Draven. Got some interaction like Deny and Will of Ionia, so let's go ahead and pop on into some games here with this and see how this feels. You have a list of Runeterra decks that you've played on your website. Yeah, if you go to this page here, on my website, you'll find a video playlist embedded there. You click the top right-hand side, top right-hand corner, it'll give you a list of all the decks that I played with videos of them. And if you click through to any of those videos on my YouTube channel, you'll be able to, if you click through to any of those videos on my YouTube channel, you'll find the deck list in the video descriptions. So, Zed, almost assuredly an aggro deck. I'm going to mulligan at least one will. It might be right to mulligan a second to try and find another cheap unit here. I think that's what I want to do.
They'll never see me coming. That means you can.
I'll try anyone once.
Looking for a daring escape.
Delicious.
Okay, this is, we actually haven't played much against the Elusives deck, but I saw Swim talk about this in his format breakdown video this week. Zed. Alright, so let's go ahead and put Crimson Disciple into play here.
Can do.
Do not deny me. I have many faces.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this here,
Look at you.
and then we'll Transfusion, deal a damage here, pump this up. So then we're taking 5 here, but they're gonna take another 2 and their Zed's gonna die. An Elusive of our own is pretty good here. I'm gonna go ahead and play.
It's Draven time.
I love a taste of the action.
So Spinning Axe gives an ally an extra attack. Whenever he hits, we get another Spinning Axe. I've struck with 2 total Spinning Axes. If I double Spinning Axe him, does that count as striking with 2 axes, or do I have to have him strike twice over 2 turns? Yes, that works. Okay. We'll bank this as a spell mana.
The order rewards its faithful.
This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I can block this one. You want me to assassin plus retreat? What if I just, like, play Kato and smash them?
You hoping they'll die of boredom?
Yeah, I mean, play Kato and open attacks next turn, chat. Like, I'm not dead to their attack here.
Who gets tossed?
Something for the road.
Oh. Oh. Well, we died.
Quietly.
Alright, mistakes are made.
So this is what losing feels like? Sucks.
Ooh, that's a good thought. There's no reason to play Kato before they attack because we know they're going to attack. So I should just pass so that way if they play more elusive units like that, I can still elect to play the 2-2. So that's super correct. Any recommendation about which regions level up? Whichever one you want cards from. LC Darius, probably something aggressive. We have an ally challenger this round. Doesn't seem super useful. I keep the 1-3.
No one's the wiser. They'll never see it coming.
Who did the format breakdown? Swim, stream. We're just deploying a 1-3.
Give those who listen. I'll try anyone once.
And that gives me 2 spell mana. I think we're just passing here still, though. Draven, these don't... This doesn't count as a spell, right? Or does it? Does this mean spell? That means burst? It does. Oh. Huh.
Time for the main event.
Huh. Well, that's real good. That's rude. I guess I can do this, right? And then, yeah, and then we can axe here, so that way we can axe here, so this makes a thing next turn.
Makers. Axes coming right up.
So we cast our 2 spells, so this we get a Dragonling next turn.
Breathe in, breathe out.
What's a spell card do? A battling ally strikes a battling enemy. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, Draven has quick attack. They didn't block because it would have been a chump.
War Mason, reporting for duty. Make the Empire proud.
Oh, and if he has an axe up, it counts as a strike, which lets him level up. Neat. They don't really have great attacks here because this is ephemeral and it's going away, so they're like kind of incentivized to not attack in. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm giving up a concussive palm. Did you pass the 1K mark wailing on this game? Like, have I spent $1,000 on this game? No. Not even close.
You hoping they'll die of now we're cooking.
Yeah, his leveled up form has Overwhelm, so we'll use this. You know, I didn't think Draven was all that good when I saw him the first time, but like, he's actually like really good. There's my Dragonling here again. Spiders gain fearsome, stun. Okay, so wait. Fearsome when I'm summoned. Okay, so this doesn't give other spiders fearsome, just it has fearsome. Yeah, you could definitely axe, discard X. I think I'm just playing this here.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
We played an Ezreal combo deck. I have not.
This is gonna hurt for you. Act free of doubt.
Well, I can axe stuff here, can't I? In fact, axing this is probably pretty good, right? If I do this and axe here, I'm gonna go up to 15, and then I take 7 down to 8. I think that's fine.
Now we're cooking. I will not hold
I agree, Saban. I agree. Game has a lot of good things going on. It's annoying, but not the end of the world.
Is that all?
Oh, I still get 2 axes? Oh, that's great. Strike triggers you if they kill you. Okay, it's good to know. Yeah, they should be dead here with Kano. tried the deep slash toss monsters? I have, yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos of those on my website.
Enter your spirit.
So Dragon's Rage here. This will kick this into the Nexus, and then we'll overwhelm over for lethal. Good stuff.
I thank you, dragon.
The old 16 ball. The kick into the Nexus is incredibly satisfying. Quite literal. So I'm gonna mulligan the transfusion. I think I'm actually gonna keep the backup Draven. Draven's spell is like pretty good. Do those impressed by the animations? Are you coming from Moto? I'm gonna give you a timeout because that question is ignorant. As someone who's played a very significant number of digital card games, Legends of Runeterra has better than animations than basically any other digital card game out there. Compared to perhaps like AAA regular video games, maybe the animations aren't impressive, but in terms of what card games are available and what the animations look like in the average card game, like, it's much, much better in this game than on basically anything else. So I can Kai Burst Shadow Assassin here, and then play Draven and give him an axe, and then axe, and then I'll get a Dragon Link next turn. Although getting a Dragon Link super quickly doesn't really matter, does it? Because like my life total's not low and they don't have a board yet. Just gonna play Draven and attack and see what they do to start.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
God, axes need victims.
Yeah, First Strike being on attack only is excellent. Really, it's one of the many things about this that this game does that makes it so the boards don't gum up and become a cluster. 1 to anything. I've struck once. When I level up, recall me. She's very good.
You hoping they'll die of boredom?
We can Whirling Death her.
Blood for nothing.
Do I block this? Do they have cards that can stun for 3 mana here?
Hey, buddy, what you doing?
Those will be 3/3s because of Cat.
Time for the moneymakers.
It's very possible I should block this here. And just, like, get my Draven leveled up, potentially. Yeah, I think I messed up and should have blocked here.
Silent as death.
Now there is some risk associated with that.
My beautiful face.
Compared to Magic, it's insane what Legends of Runeterra has managed to accomplish since open beta in January, compared to MTG since their open beta 2-ish years ago. To name a few: release board cosmetics, functional mobile client, new set, new region, new champions, expedition mode. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be really interesting to compare the feature list between this game and Magic Arena a couple of months from now. A year from now.
I will play my part.
I don't think it's fair to criticize the arena developers directly, because I think there's almost assuredly a lot of good people that are good at their jobs working on Magic Arena. The issue is that those people who are good at their jobs and know what they're doing aren't given appropriate resources to be able to do their jobs well. Nemesis, like, while I agree with you to a degree, the arena client and things like Hex also wouldn't translate well to mobile because they're just clunky pieces of garbage. Like, Magic Arena barely runs on... I want to recall this so it doesn't kill my thing, right? Magic Arena barely runs on my i7 with a 2080 Super graphics card, much less running on my cell phone.
Now we've got the upper hand.
I have the best job.
These things with Quick Strike end the game very quickly. Do we Key Guardian Draven so we can block? I don't have enough mana to do that.
Try to keep up.
Ready yourself.
That's true too. If they don't want us to talk about what a mobile client looks like, maybe they should stop telling us a mobile client's coming. So it's super fair to talk about how Arena's not on mobile because they literally keep promising us a mobile client. I think there's value to cleaning the board out, Saban, so I disagree with you. Do I want to open on attacks here? I think I do.
Axes coming right up.
Want to see these moves up close?
Sure, and I'm telling you, I think you're off base, Nemesis, and that your critique of my critique is not valid, because Wizards of the Coast is literally the one promising us a mobile client. But like, the players aren't the ones requesting something that's unreasonable. Wizards of the Coast is promising us something that's probably unreasonable.
But watch your back.
I fight with my spirits, not my fists.
Obviously, giving this a barrier didn't really do much, but I just was gonna play my only unit out and wanted the cantrip to give a barrier card. This thing deals 2 damage to my stuff when they stun them, so their stuns are gonna be extra scary here, unfortunately.
Dark Path, you never did believe me.
That's super unfortunate. We'll start with this and see what we get. Perfect. You are the weakest link. Denied.
Face your fate.
Pick on someone your own speed.
Hey, Styles, thanks for 13 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. We'll bank our 3 mana here as spell mana.
What is gained when we return malevolence?
Sonic Wave is burst. So, gosh, we get to really mess their board up here, right?
Let's boogie.
Oh, I should have probably done this, right? Should have done with this one. Should use the Dragon Link.
Night falls.
Should I use Kato? Yeah, I guess I just should just Kato too. Yeah, let's just Kato too. I still have 5 mana left. Well, it's the last time we listen to chat. Alright, next time we just, oh, I could have pumped the Draven. Whatever, fuck it. For people that are new here, I don't like the average Twitch chat experience where people just like post lots of low effort, lazy comments. So like when you make a comment that's low effort and lazy, you don't, what you just did there is what I like to refer to as Schrodinger's asshole. You're basically saying you were making a joke because I told you I wasn't okay with what you said. And it's a very lazy approach. Like, just be honest and admit to yourself that, like, hey, I said something that was lazy and stupid. And I was held accountable for saying something lazy and stupid. I don't even let the people that pay me make lazy, stupid, untrue comments in my chat. Much less people who don't. Yeah, I conceded too quickly. I was frustrated, and either way my play was a mistake. I don't think I was just dead there, but I was frustrated because I backed out of my initial play that was good after reconsidering a line from chat, and I let myself get talked into something bad and I shouldn't have.
I'll try anyway.
So rather than continuing to play a game and be frustrated about a bad line, I just moved on to the next one. Ladder matches really don't matter. Don't care what my rank is.
I have the land I need.
the reputation.
Dark beckons.
It's nothing personal.
Time for the main event. Axes coming right up.
Fine, fine.
Do I want a transfusion to save this? Or do I want a spinning axe to trade? I think I want a transfusion to save it.
Time for the moneymakers.
See if we get to trade here if they have another trick. Yeah, I think that exchange is okay for us. We're ahead on board. They have 4 mana, so they'll probably play a unit out or something here.
Leave your bags at the door.
Just to harp on the person one more time that said, we basically agree, I don't understand why you timed me out if we agree. A really good, valuable lesson in life is, it's not what you say that often matters, but how you say it. Or to quote the Big Lebowski, you're not wrong, Ted, but you're still an asshole. Like, you know? The way in which you say things is important.
How about another round?
I think I'm just taking 4 here. I suppose I could block and then bounce this. I don't hate that. Yeah, assassin plus retreat sounds good.
Silent as death.
And then this gives us the Dragon Link next turn.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Alright, so Draven, Whirling Death's not bad here. How far is this off? A little bit far off still. I have this in hand to combo with Lee Sin eventually.
Got axes.
I think we'll just open on attacks here like this. See what they do. Draven's got quick attack, and they know about his axe. So if they block with the 4/4, I can do that.
Let's talk about your dad.
Thanks for the sub gift, an anonymous sub gifter. And discard the extra eye of the dragon here. I think it's the Eye of the dragon. Do 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 do. Expecting a trick here out of them because they know the axe is in my hand. Hey, Bleeds Queen. Thanks for the 7 months. I appreciate it. Give him the stash here.
You're gonna What's my name?
I have a newfound appreciation for Draven after playing this deck. He was definitely a champion where, like, on surface level, I read him and was not impressed with, like, what it said he did. But, like, the play patterns he produces are super sweet. I like a lot of what he has going on and the way he works. Yeah, the way he plays out is really sweet. Draven has a League Shoutcaster skin that has him do play-by-play of the entire game. It's funny. Overwhelm is very, very good in this game. It's much better than Trample and Magic, the way the combat systems are different. So, something aggressive here on the opponent's side. Definitely mulliganing these two. I think I need to mulligan this too, because I'm not guaranteed to have other cheap spells. This hand is really not good in this matchup. If they're even a little bit aggressive, we're going to run down pretty quickly here if we don't draw well. Yeah, likely the tempo ender deck. Oh, you know what? I never updated my stream title.
I'd follow you anywhere.
Way to be sleeping on the job, chat. Nobody told me I didn't update the stream title.
Ready yourself.
We did get to kick someone into the Nexus in the very first game we played. The Luck Shen deck was great. It was a lot of fun. Felt super reasonable. Ugh, feels bad, man.
I am prepared.
Heimer VI control in the metadex page. Oh, I'm just losing 2 mana here too. I think we're just dead here, basically. that was rough. Little unfortunate there. Mulliganed all our expensive cards. Those drew a bunch of expensive cards. Cookie crumble sometimes. The opponent's deck is very good, I agree. But that game really wasn't a showcase of my opponent's deck so much as showcasing the ability for our deck to be a little bit clunky. Needed cheaper cards like this last game and did not have them. Transfusion's actually probably okay to keep here. Speaking of control, this is Heimer VI control, so this being a trick to protect Draven sounds good. Hey, thanks for the 17 months, Boo Shoes. I appreciate that. Welcome. It's a little awkward that we're attacking on evens. Not anymore, he said. Good pickup.
I can
got the goods.
Nexus Strike. Create in hand an exact copy of a random spell from the enemy deck. It's interesting.
Delish.
What's that you got there?
Is that all?
Take that trade. Interesting. Their build's got a number of cards in here that look to be a little bit atypical from the more Stockheimer VI lists.
The party has arrived.
Swift and silent as the wind. If I must.
They're gonna give this +3 toughness, aren't they? Feels like they're about to give it +3 toughness.
What are you waiting for?
Just gonna pass and hold on to this for now.
Here comes the punchline. Hot chicks, eat this.
Is it a beating? Why? Favorite retreat return here.
Time for the main event.
Could have used Whirling Death before retreat to kill the elusive. Oh, I could have stacked them up. Yeah, that's true.
What time is it?
What o'clock? I missed what it said. He said it was what o'clock? Drave o'clock. Cat o'clock.
I give you muscle.
As fate wills.
Okay, so we're gonna axe, yeah, we're gonna double axe, and then we're gonna Whirling Death. Give her the stash. Yeah, but giving him the axes lets him level up, right? So now he levels up and has Overwhelm. So I could have used the Transfusion, but then he wouldn't level up. And playing more spells is better for Lishin as well. No, you level when you've struck with axe twice.
Vi stands for vicious.
Vi stands for vicious. Okay, so the people that have been telling me violence are super wrong. Sounds like Twitch chat. She says both. Huh. I guess I could Whirling Death and kill her here too.
Time for the moneymakers.
Give her the stash! Give her the stash! Oh, I guess I didn't need to retreat if I was killing her, huh?
Time for the main event.
Whatever. Hey, thanks, Tavern. Yeah, I should have just played the spell. They'll be okay.
The dragon spirit awakens. Master yourself. Master your enemy.
That's true. Retreating did make more axes. This deck is really sweet. Agree. That's unfortunate.
My land lead.
If I would have saved my retreat, we could have saved them. We could have saved them there.
Silence.
Silent as death. I fight with my spirit, not my fists.
Our enemies would be foolish to underestimate you.
Do I axe this and then just Dragon Rage the Vi here? This is slow, chat. This is slow.
I'll see this through.
They could have the +3 defense, but even if they do, this will go back to their hand.
Conflict is all in the mind.
You love to see it, chat. You love to see it.
What is gained when you return malevolence?
Yep, yeah, it gives us a dragon now as well. Woo! Got him!
I'll see this through.
Do they have a will?
Cannot escape.
They have a will. I also have a will.
Conflict is all in the mind.
Probably should have put Crotto on one of the small guys because you didn't need the damage on Lee Sin. Yes, that is a good... I kind of needed the overwhelm though, right? No, I guess not even. I didn't even strictly need the overwhelm. Yeah, it's a good thought.
Order, entropy, a never-ending cycle.
Force is meaningless without skill.
Pleasure to see you, Master.
Round and round it goes.
Sure.
Groundbreaking invention today.
Hey, Echoplex, thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome to Oglandia. There been a good one wherever you're at.
What time is it?
They have another will here. We're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I don't think they've used 3 wills. I don't remember how many they've used. Okay. So that's happening. I get to kill Heimer here now, though? Are they dead? So I stun this, I play this. Oh, I can't spinning axe, right? I can't. How are they dead, shit? I can only get this to 5, and they can block here. I have to discard a card to play this, yeah.
I fight with my spirit, not my fist.
Oh, now they get to play
It would be
T-Hex.
foolish to underestimate you.
I'm dumb.
Strike firm. Prepare yourself.
Now I can't force them. Now I can't force them to chump block with this. If I would have attacked before playing this, they would have been forced to trade these, which would have been ideal. Yeah, the game's not just over. Our opponent's just ooh. That's fine, right? Oh no, because this is gonna... Okay, so they're not quite dead yet. This is still another Lee, right?
Force is meaningless without skill.
Pleasure to see you, Master. The dragon binds us.
Alright, do they have will or are they dead? Oh, brutal. So close. Oh, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Oh, do 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 do, boo do 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 do. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
Completely logical.
We're probably dead, but we're not dead that turn at least.
The party has arrived.
Poor Draven. That's a close game.
Sturdy construction.
You know, we don't have any extra reach at the end there. Let's try one more. This deck's been a lot of fun.
Feels like sucks.
Draven's really sweet. Are there other Draven decks in this format that people have worked on? Draven Jinx. That sounds great. Jinx is the super mega death rocket aggro, right? Alright, opponent's playing aggro. I'm gonna mulligan Kato. Think all of these sound reasonable though. Darn it, Kato!
What's that noise? I must get out of here.
Each hold a world within.
I'll try anyone once.
More aggressive build of Endure.
It's Draven time.
You ready for Draven time, chat?
If they don't break, they'll burn. The few are many.
Let's boogie.
I assume we're just gonna see them chump block with Hapless, but that's fine. We get to make another Axe. They don't have Endure. Oh, Endure's blue, right? It's like the looks like the little sliver. I don't know the colors for Endure. Okay, so they're just. All right, got it. Thank you. What colors, what cards in this game are still things I consistently floop up? How much pay to win is this game compared to Magic the Gathering?
Oh, fresh water.
Hello, lovely wife. How are my two favorite girls? You're tired.
Oh, I can't wait. My turn.
Jacob ever played
What?
Jacob ever played
What game? No.
playing it? His deck mode.
Okay, sure.
In here, darling.
Think we're just doing this
How come they have this?
because they
They
get.
have a different. Do you get to pick two different boards?
Yep, each player gets to pick their own board.
Oh,
I think I may be concussive palming here. Just to use my mana. I'm gonna run out of time.
oh.
Is that all?
Okay, so we're taking 5 here. I think that's fine. Bring them to 8. Good chance we get burned down from here. Maybe we can race them. I guess I actually have a good amount of power in playing with these axes. Like, we got Kato next turn. Okay, we've only played 1 spell with him so far.
What's this mean? Yours is happy. His is...
Oh, this is because you can mute them. And this clicks on to show my emoticons. You can customize these per deck, and there's ones you can pay for to get custom ones, or different ones. He's a very sad Porto.
What's his name?
It's a Porto. This is my rainbow Porto.
Porto?
Poro. P-O-R-O. He is a cutie. You're not wrong. I don't think I want to trade this, because I'm pretty likely to, like, double axe this turn and get a lifelink thing next turn. I think I attack like this and put the Overwhelm onto my Quick Strike here. I don't think I want to axe proactively because 1, they need to block, and 2, they could have like Vile Feast here. Hey, thanks for the biddies, Lieutenant Dan. I really appreciate it. And Drewski Brew, thank you for the sub-gifties.
No.
There's the Vile Feast I was a little worried about.
Are you ready for diapers again, honey?
Are we?
It's been a while.
Are we supposed to spinning axe here to generate a Dragonling to have on defense next turn? This is gonna die. This is gonna die. They'll have Spider 2/3, and I'll have this and this. I think the answer is no. If they play out another unit here with their 2 mana, I'll probably double axe to make a dragon.
I'll try anyway.
Yeah, I think with the 2/3, I'm supposed to spend. I'm supposed to just give up 4 cards to get a 2/1 lifelinker here. Doesn't feel good, but I think it's the correct play. If they open on attacks, having that'll be pretty valuable. Hey, that's another Draven. That's not bad. Yeah, I know that generically, GOG, but like remembering that's gonna take a while. Greaseball, thanks for the half year. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around.
Oh, I can't wait.
They got straight.
I could Key Guardian, drop Draven. I could also just drop Lee Sin here. I kind of like just dropping Lee Sin here.
Force is meaningless without skill.
A pleasure to see you, Master.
Wow, no attacks there is huge.
I like the opponent's board better than you.
Their board is cute. Our board has S tier music though. Which board you use determines what music you hear.
What does S tier mean?
It means it's the best.
Determined by who?
Everyone. Duh.
Can I pick the next board?
Well, the boards are $10 a piece, so I only have 3 of them.
I'll look at them anyway.
I'm gonna look at them anyways, sure. Probably want to play another spell this turn, so that way I trigger this.
This is underrated.
I think I'm attacking like this. Am I giving this another 3, or am I deep meditationing? I think I'm deep meditationing.
I give you muscle.
Oh, look at it! What is it? He's so
He gets
cute.
excited, yep.
Who do you want?
Hello, oldest son.
War Mason, reporting for duty.
Noxians ruin what they cannot understand. Conflict is all in the mind.
Okay, those are really good for next turn. Oh, I should have done that pre-combat so I could burst, right? We're taking 4 here. Hopefully we're not dead. If another one of these, we're dead. Think about an axe here as well. Yeah, it's an axe. Feels bad, man.
In the end, the dragon claims us all.
Hey, Forrest, I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah, I like that. I want to see. It's just showing you what they look like with other ones.
Yeah,
This one's kind of cute. I like the
it is. Yeah,
reds.
they do.
You're clicking too fast.
Thanks for the sub gift, Keeper. Click yourself.
Your mouse moves really slow.
It moves the speed I want it to move.
I don't like it.
Is there a way to hear music for Indian boards without buying them? I think you have to only on YouTube. I don't think you can hear it in client, unfortunately.
Which one do you have?
Actually, it doesn't show my boards in here.
I think this one's my favorite.
It is cute. I have...
Wait, where do you find yours?
I actually can't preview them here. That's awkward. I guess if you bought them, you should have previewed them already.
Because that one looks like it might be cute.
Collection. Oh, if I go to collection, I could go into here. Okay, got it.
Oh. Wait, I want to see what the... Oh, okay. 1 second, buddy. Yes, I will help you in 1 second. No, I want to see the other one. I don't care about that one.
For Christy to pick the board. Someone just cheered bits. Would you like to buy the 8-bit board? Okay, I have to give Riot money then real quick.
Thank you. Did I tell you?
I'm like 90% sure this doesn't share my personal information with you, but just in case, I'm gonna put the sponsor screen up.
I don't want to see your ugly face all big.
Micro Mom, thanks 11 months.
They tell you what Jacob, the conversation Jacob and I had this morning. Hey, you! Shh. He asked me why Baby Sister hasn't come out yet, and I told him she will come out soon. And he asked me again if I was just joking, and I was like,
Jacob thinks we've been lying to him about his sister coming because she hasn't come yet.
And I was like, no, honey, she's really in there.
She's really in there,
And he
Jacob, I
said,
promise.
"Are you sure?" And I said, "Yeah, buddy, I'm sure." And he said, "Okay, Mom, you're sure."
Do you want Mommy to help you with Minecraft? Love you. Control matchup. Even though I have a Draven, Draven's biggest fan is probably still worth keeping. I like Transfusion to protect my stuff from their damage-based removal. Oh, I forgot to play my 1-drop. That's fine, it doesn't matter. I guess I get to play a 2-blocker before damage.
Take from the rich, give to me.
Oh, he only does the thing if we don't have a Draven yet. That's still fine. I think I'm still fine. I think I'm just like in for a 2-1. Technically missed 2 points of damage here if I would have played that on their turn.
The order rewards its faithful.
It's Draven time.
They cannot hide.
Level's not on your account anymore.
What? Think we open on attacks here? Do we open on attacks, or do we... I could deploy this. Yeah, let's deploy this. I can attack with both. Sure, Flash Brilliance. Using Flash there, they must not have Heimer in hand, right? They either don't have Heimer or they don't have much experience with their archetype. So, I think I actually recall return Draven here, so this way I can attack with him this turn. So, like, obviously, because we're definitely the beatdown in this matchup. So I think using my card to 1-for-1 them there and getting a hit for 5 sounds great here. Use my stuff on the board. Opponent's deck's controlling, so we want to try and beat them down before the game goes too long. How can you tell what archetypes they're on without seeing their cards? So when the game starts, or you can click on their deck to see their champions and their colors, so you can generally estimate what they're doing based on that. Gato! And again, that's one of the many things about this game that adds an incredible amount of depth and skill to the best of one, is being able to identify what deck they're playing and then adjusting your game plan accordingly based on what you see. We're attacking like this. You gotta listen to the 8-bit music, it's very soothing. Alright, so do I want to try and pump this up? I think so. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and might here, because then these will trade.
I like it, but I think your card sounds too loud.
It's supposed to be background music, love.
But it's better.
Do I want to do axes? I don't think so just yet. I don't really have a bunch of cards I want to discard offhand, other than like maybe this Key Burst, this Key Guardian. And I might still need to make plays here based on what they do. But like, remember, Draven can discard axes to axes, so like being able to. So, I think I'm just gonna pass. I'll spew 1 mana, because I can only bank 3 spell mana here, but I think I'd rather save the Will of Iona for when this goes to combat next turn. Although, there's some value in bouncing it right away, because if I willed this last turn, my Deep Meditations would be cheaper this turn, which has value. They're pretty great, huh? Jacob's playing Minecraft. Pump up the jam here.
Which also has very good game music.
It does.
Make him do something.
You should put the headphones on when I click him. I think I'm gonna pass because I'm expecting them to. He's cute, right?
Oh, this is why you talk so loud, because you can't hear yourself when these are on.
I mean, I'm talking at the same volume without them on.
I don't know if that's true.
Alright, so if I Deep Meditation here, I would go down to 3 mana, which means I can't bounce this, but this would trade with either of these, so I think I'm okay with that. I could just deny and then open attacks. Yeah, I like or will and open attacks. I like that. Yeah, I like that.
Do they have like a physical store?
And then I played 2 spells last turn, so these will cost me 3. Anyway, Riot's a really big company. Can I get plush Poros somewhere? There are Poro plushies? Okay. There are Poro plushies. That doesn't surprise me. Riot likes money and is good at getting people to give them money, so the fact that plushy Poros exist does not surprise me in the slightest. So hopefully, if they play a damage spell here, we'll get to find something. So I'm gonna go ahead and deep meditation here, and hopefully find something useful. Okay, so there's a transfusion. So they're bouncing this. They're bouncing Draven and clapping this. So if I transfusion, deal 1 here, pump this, they'll die.
Oh, look, that one has a little sword and a little helmet.
He does have a sword and helmet. There's I need to show her what color are the Poros, chat? What color is the lonely Poro that makes a friend? Does anybody remember? I feel like I need to show her blue. It's blue, okay. So this is the lonely Poro. It's so sad. Can I see Jubilant Poro? Is there a way to see created cards? Is there any way to see the created cards in the client, in the editor? There probably aren't, are there? So the lonely Poro, he makes a friend when you summon him, and then when you play his friend, he turns into a happy Poro. It's the same stat line, but the artwork just changes.
They have snacks.
Right click doesn't do it. Oh, there's Jubilant Poro.
You feed the Poro?
This is
Oh,
the
look how happy he is. He's cutie.
there's the happy Poro. I'll put the happy Poro on screen for everybody. So this guy, and it's just like little details like that really just make the client just feel so, it makes the client feel alive. Like your cards talk to each other. There's different cards that have different voice lines that interact and stuff.
You feed them.
One of
A Poro snack?
in fact, one of the champions, when you play a Poro, she talks about wanting to hug the Poro, but I won't, like, because they're adorable.
Why won't she hug it?
It's really good. Oh,
He's like, I'm a warrior.
I accidentally added a mighty Poro. Heart of the fluff.
It's right there.
It turns into a fluff of Poros.
Aren't they so cute?
Alright, sorry for the distraction.
Are they just like a one set guy?
I don't know.
Or is this whole game about them?
I assume the people that know the League of Legends IP, will there be more Poro cards? Or will that just be cards from the first? So they a big part of the IP? There are Poros in every fraction. God bless. There will be more of them.
Is this game newish?
The card game is new. It left beta in January. The IP is old. How old is League of Legends?
What?
This is the same IP as League of Legends.
Oh.
So all the characters in it, 10 years. 11 years. 09 is 11 years.
Oh, so we have lots of content cards.
Correct, yeah. Like the number of champions in this game that are cards so far, I think is like something like less than 25% of them or something like that. 12 years, because 2020 counts as 2.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth, chat?
That's...
Anywho, as far as the Lee Sin combo goes, it's kind of funny that this deck was called Lee Sin combo in a way, because I kind of felt like Draven was the better part of this deck. Like, Lee Sin was like fine, and I don't know that I would cut him. Like, I don't think that there's something better you could be doing, but it really, yeah, it's like the deck is good, it feels like, because of what Draven does in this aggro shell, and then like Lee Sin kind of gives you this amount of reach and control at the top end, and like Lee Sin with Draven giving you a bunch of free spells actually works really well in the deck at the top end. But I think like calling this a Lee Sin deck doesn't quite make sense, because he's kind of a thing that you do. Yeah, I think that's actually a really good comparison, Weens. It's kind of like an Embercleave style effect that requires some more setup and is easier to interact with. Yeah, exactly. Like, very similar to the Misfortune Sajani deck we played the other day, where, like, it was someone submitted as a Sajani deck, but, like, in reality, Misfortune was the headlining champion. And then, you know, the Sajani was, like, the follow-up that was good. It's nice to have a piece of top end that's also kind of aggressive to give you staying power into the mid to late game. And, like I said, this card was good, and kicking things into Nexai was a lot of fun. But I definitely felt like this was the Draven show. Like, this card really impressed me, and we haven't played any Jinx decks on stream yet, but I think exploring a Draven plus Jinx deck is something I definitely want to do at some point. Take a peek at what other people have worked on. And, draw something up. Alright, at any rate, we're gonna play one more Runeterra deck today before I'm all done.
Can I pick?
No, I already have it. I have it picked out. Sorry, there's no Cuporas in
Card
it.
sleeves?
You can pick the game board.
No, I like the 8-bit.
You like the 8-bit board?
Or the forest one's cute too, but
Dim Star, thanks for 60 months. The forest board is the pleb board, so we try not to use that one.
Was that the free one?
It's the free one. Yeah, you don't use the pleb board when you have nice things.
Arcade board because